We are with Ms. Agatha Yap, Director Sales and Marketing, Sentosa Leisure Management Pte. Limited. We are on the third day of ITB Asia, speaking to her about Sentosa's latest plans and programs to drive tourism. How are you, Ms. Yap? How are you doing today?
I'm good. Hello, everyone.
Thank you. Would you like to share something about Sentosa's latest programs in tourism to drive tourism to Sentosa and its newest plans and strategies?
As the leisure management unit of Sentosa, we are constantly looking for ways to upgrade ourselves, refresh our offerings, our attraction offerings, as well as ensure that we have offerings that will be relevant to travelers' lifestyles as well. So recently in the second half of last year into this year, for instance, we've seen the introduction of Madame Tussauds in Sentosa. It's actually a very unique Madame Tussauds, one of the first in the world to basically be a two-in-one attraction. We've also introduced a second cable car line on Sentosa. This not only eases up transportation, so it provides transportation over 20 attractions to have an area view. It also provides obviously a tourism experience at a different level, at a higher level, because now not only will cable cars on Sentosa be a tourism mode, but in itself it is actually a traveler's experience. Moving forward, in the second half of this year into next year, we should see that there will be new attractions in the area of family, and we feel that this is an area that Sentosa has a lot to offer. We're going to be opening up a family entertainment center. The first Kidzania to be open in a theme park in the world will be located here on Sentosa. We're very excited about that. So these are some of the myriad of offerings where Sentosa believes that we're on top of the game.
Fantastic. Talking about the digital marketing campaigns and social media campaigns that are so much popular among the travel industry right now, would you like to share Sentosa's involvement with social media and digital marketing?
Sure. I believe we've always been very committed in the whole area of digital marketing, and we're fairly plugged on in terms of social media. So on a baseline level, obviously our own dedicated web pages, our own Facebook pages, in specific markets, we're also making inroads in staying relevant to their social, I would say maybe their social arena. So for instance, in China, we've got Chinese blog. We're also setting up the WeChat in China as well. And on top of that, obviously we have a dedicated budget as well as dedicated content and agency to ensure that we're constantly having a two-way communication with our fan base that's built on our social media platforms.
That's really interesting. Speaking about your key markets and the key markets that you're targeting in the next years, would you like to throw some light on that?
Sure. I think key markets that are very important to Sentosa would include in the immediate recent years as well as upcoming years. India is definitely a key market. I think both for Singapore as well as Sentosa, and we welcome a lot of Indian tourists in our markets. This is by far definitely our first market. We've also got quite a strong offering as well as attraction for the Chinese tourists as well that comes into Sentosa, be it for a uni trip or basically a twinning trip. We also see very strong uptake from the Korea market and some of the ASEAN markets as well, including Vietnam.
Lovely. Talking about ITB Asia this year, are you really happy about ITB Asia's and its enterprising visitors that you got? And would you like to exhibit in ITB Asia 2016 as well?
A little bit early to talk about exhibiting next year. No, I think we've shown we have a huge commitment this year. You know, we basically set up quite a large booth. We're located strategically right side by side with Singapore Tourism Board. We brought in some of our key on-island brands into our booth. So for instance, you would see things like whether it is Madame Tussauds, whether it is iFly, whether it is Go Green Segway, some of our key brands that sit on Sentosa are exhibited and well represented in this booth. I think this in itself, the action in itself already shows how much we're committed, you know, to ensuring that we have a strong presence in ITB Asia and that we're part of, you know, we're part of this whole arena to welcome all of our trade guests as well and introduce them to the world of Sentosa.
Fantastic, and that was Agatha Yap from Sentosa speaking to Travel and Tour World at ITB Asia 2015. Thank you so much.
Thank you.